So, Chapter 3, Part 1. The silence in the hangar still hangs heavy on the crew of the Stone Wyvern. Harlow stands alone now that Lieutenant Roland Slade has walked away. He sees the crew members looking at him, looking to him. They expect words of reassurance and condolence. But at this time, he has none. He's at a loss. As you look around, you see first the GP00 laid into the catch net of Cat 2. Cockpit agape, limbs damaged and limp, its head rolled back, lifeless. The gas running through its torso sparks and fizzles every once in a while as you look on. You see the 81s of Wes and Tessa at the 00's side, their backs to the rest of the hangar, heads down, looking at the mangled pile of electronics and Gundanium. And as your focus shifts to the rest of the hangar, you see small groups of crewmen and pilots seeing neither shock or disbelief. Now you see Lisette. She quietly joins Captain Arlo, her back to you, her face to him. She whispers into his ear. See his expression change. See his brow furrow and his jaw drop just a tad, but only for a moment. His professional demeanor and bearing returns. He nods to Lucy and turns from her to the rest of the crew. He stands up straighter, puts his cover back on, looks across the large group. As he starts to speak, he dips his head, and his brim covers his eyes. He clears his throat. Lieutenant Commander Till Hughes died a hero today. He looks up. Clear, piercing eyes scan the crowd. He will live on, a legend in our hearts and minds. Arlo slowly walks towards Team 1, gestures. At the same time, you see Slade and he leans against the doorway. Arlo continues. Lieutenant Commander Hughes threw himself in his suit into immediate danger to protect his brothers in arms, his fellow teammates, to protect the recovery team that was in retreat. Against insurmountable odds, the lieutenant fought to save the lives of his unit. In the coming days, you will feel voids, gaps around the ship, the places the lieutenant used to fill. It's on us to span those fissures together. Pick up what Till left behind and move forward with his name on our hearts and his burden on our shoulders. Now is the time to mourn and cope. Feel what you must feel now, because as the world turns and brings us into a new day, it brings with it new challenges. The difficulty of our current situation was unforeseeable. Till will be missed, but not forgotten. Let us take his courage and commitment with us as we pursue this Xeon remnant. He pauses and notices Slade's return. He steps to the side and looks to Roland. You have anything to add? Slade stands up straight and crosses his arms. Stands at parade rest. His dark eyes look off past the walls of the hangar. clear, determined voice, he says, "These machines are the swords of the time of old brought to us in this modern world. They bring with them a code. A code Till honored. A code we all honored and will honor. Till's death will not be in vain. These Xeon destroy the tools we use to protect the people that can't protect themselves. Our mission, our mission matters. Till's actions showed me that I'm right to believe that." He relaxes. You see his posture change. Absolute pile that is double O turns to leave. What does Team 2 do in the situation?
Luke.
Well, from the position Morrison has left himself in last time, he's going to pick himself up off the foot of the Rickdom, which he collapsed on out of pure exhaustion and everything that occurred. Uh, Pretty much dust himself off, realize he's pretty much worse for wear. He's gonna pop a salute to the crashed Gundam, and he's going to begin heading to the showers.
All right. Patient per night. Toby, go ahead and go.
Okay. I'm gonna get down off the Rick Dom I'm on. Because yeah, and then I'm gonna just kind of slip out of the hangar, trying to be as unnoticed as possible, and then go back to my quarters.
Feels super awkward.
Yep.
Zukov is gonna sit in his suit, realizing he wasn't fast enough. It's sort of bit of the pain that he knew he maybe could have changed something if he acted a bit faster.
Hang out in the suit. Contemplate life, okay? And what does Dipper do?
Dipper gets out of his suit, and he looks to the suit in the catch net, and it takes all he can to not cry. And he closes his eyes and looks down and like tries to hide his sadness, and he kind of like rush walks back to his room, basically looking down the whole time. Just wants time alone.
All right. Uh, uh, as you guys are having your moments alone, as everyone chose to do, about an hour elapses. You hear over the loudspeaker that all pilots are requested at this time to assemble on the bridge. Somber announcement over the loudspeaker. No fanfare. What do you guys do?
Well, Morrison had just gotten back to his quarters after the shower. He's going to screw on a normal leg, a standard prosthetic, and just slowly put on the his jacket, and he's going to wear his actual lieutenant. Lieutenants have hats, right? For official uniforms.
All officers do.
Yeah.
He's going to wear that for once
Ensigns.
in the entire time, and Just
I don't
walk to
think
the
I've ever
bridge.
seen an instant wear a hat though. But yeah, Lieutenant would.
Just puts all that on, puts the hat kind of over his eyes, kind of thing, like right at the brow to where it's shaded, and just begins walking to the bridge.
Like, okay, so Dipper's in his room. Oh wait, are we going in order? Or
You can do whatever.
uh,
No, this isn't really
I was,
combat, so.
I say
Gotcha.
this is just melodrama. It's not that important
Gotcha,
unless
gotcha.
you step on someone's toes and piss them off.
Yeah.
So Dipper in his room hears the announcement off the loudspeaker, and he gets up. He's laying on his bed. He turns over to his back, and then he takes a picture of his grandfather, and he looks at it, and you can imagine his grandfather's words of encouragement whenever he was sad as a child. And
Dipper,
with that,
not every time you're sad will it last forever. Pain is temporary. You got to remember that.
yeah, Grandpappy. All right.
And as
And
soon
with
as the
that,
disembodied voice of Dipper's paw enters his mind, it also leaves.
Forever?
not forever. Grandpappy, you'll always be with me. All
I
right.
just, I just imagine a Lion King moment where Mufasa is in the storm cloud.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Sure.
in his room right now, so he probably sees like a patch of mold or something that like looks like his grandfather.
Great. We went from Lion King Disney to Futurama.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I'm pretty
With
sure
that,
the line's more with Futurama anyway.
Yes.
honestly, probably. And then so
Dipper is
Dipper,
kind of fry-esque.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Well, anyway, Dipper has like a sense of determination. He gets up, wipes off his face, and kind of like brushes himself off a bit. His clothes are a bit wrinkled, and he gets ready to go. And he walks out.
So you're like walking out the door,
And I walk out. Yeah.
right? As you walk out the door, you clatter with Tessa.
Oh, sorry. Uh, yeah, let's go.
Dipper, have you been crying?
You haven't? Yes,
I just didn't know you cared about the lieutenant that much.
he was a strong man. Reminded me a bit of my grandfather.
Was it because he was old?
Probably.
Do you want to
Oh.
walk with me to the bridge?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Okay. You walk to the bridge of the pair. Stuke. So has Stuke spent an hour contemplating life in his cockpit, or did he do something
Pretty much,
else?
yeah. Just sitting there.
Okay.
But
So
they just
you'd be in the hangar hearing this announcement, requesting the pilot to the bridge.
Surgo just get up, try to put everything behind him, focus on the future, basically. Start heading towards the bridge.
Okay. As you guys trickle into the. Oh no, wait, hold on. What stuff Kelly do?
Oh, Duff Kelly takes out his potato that was in his pocket that was smashed, and like puts it in his Ziploc bag and stuffs in his closet, and then grabs a fresh potato and puts it in his back pocket, and then walks to the. Yep.
Make sure you update your equipment list.
Oh yeah, no, it's the same potato. I was refreshing it. You know,
Alright, as
Smell
you're,
of
it's been a
guys,
while. It's starting to get eyes on it, and it's like it's smashed, so it needs replaced.
Refresh the potato.
All right, you arrive on the bridge. See Slade, Arlo, and Lucy speaking by the helm, and the rest of Team 1 comes in. By the rest, I would just be Wes and Tyler at this time, because Tessa is coming in with Dipper. Arlo notices that everyone has assembled and turns to speak. Good, you're all here. I know this is sudden, but Miss Sudwet has brought something to my attention that I'm not used to dealing with. He trails off. Lucette cuts in. Right. The Double O is essentially destroyed. We have lost Lieutenant Commander Hughes, but large oversight has occurred. When the lieutenant engaged in hand-to-hand with the enemy Guff, Slade cuts her off. He dropped the damn rifle. Slade drops his head into his hand. You need us to retrieve it, don't you? Lucy responds. Well, yes, our beam technology far surpasses that of the Xeon, allowing them to cover that rifle would be detrimental, and they'd probably reverse engineer it. For our current setup, I don't see any way we could destroy it from here, or I just need to bring it back.
We have a sniper.
Wes pipes up. What's time frame? Arlo. We gotta go nightfall. Halar drop. Slade. So, just the 81s? Arlo. We use the 81s to do the recovery and probably got 2 core fighters. We'll use them to scan ahead and possibly use them as air support. What do you guys do? Do you have any ideas? Or
This is in character, by the way. I'm going to raise my hand.
Lieutenant? Yes.
What if we did a kind of Trojan horse kind of thing to retrieve it and not have to get in conflict?
Then are you suggesting we use the stolen suits?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking here. We have 2 Zaku's and 3 Rickdoms. I feel like they could see those and think, oh, those are just our guys, and then that way we're not in conflict and we don't risk losing any lives.
Morrison, what do you think?
I generally agree with this plan. That's all
Slade
he
butts
says.
in. Yeah, I think that could work. No, I really think that could work. You know what, Kelly? That's not a bad idea at all.
Thank you, sir.
Suiko, we're just gonna stand
Guys
up.
are the same rank.
He's more of an adult than Duff is. I don't care what fucking rank it
Alright.
is.
Well, we were gonna get some Stukov. What was?
Full due respects, captains. Do we have any personnel on the island stationed so far?
You know, Stukov, sometimes your accent's so thick I don't know what the hell.
Do we have any personnel stationed on the island? I believe we all retreated back to the Wyvern, correct?
We managed to recover everyone thanks to Till's efforts.
So everyone on the island is Zaku's, yes? From Xeon.
Yeah.
Correction, Xeon. And you do
Everyone
not think
left on
that
the
those
island would be Zeon.
you don't think they would suspect that 4 of their suits, who they lost radio contact with, coming from directly from the base of the enemy, which has not been in combat for, well, about 2 hours now. And you're saying that they would not suspect a
Wes,
thing.
Wes, Wes cuts you off. You know what? We did take a prisoner, didn't we? Duff,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, well, the half of a prisoner. We do also have the 2 Zaku prisoners as well.
Why don't we interrogate them?
Good idea.
You're just gonna sit back down.
Okay,
Morrison lightly chuckles from the background.
I'll tell you what. I'll leave the interrogation to Lieutenant Slade, Orson. Find out what you can from our prisoners. The rest of you, prep those Zeon mobile suits for departure. Whatever works or doesn't work, we're gonna pull this Trojan horse thing off. Dismissed. Look at you guys like, come on, go, do your jobs.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we gone.
All right. So, Luke, Morrison is paired up with Slade. You guys are gonna head to the brig, and the rest of you guys head to the hangar and see what you can throw together from the mangled carnage that is the captured suits. Figure out who's gonna pilot what, because there is too many pilots and not enough suits.
Feel like I should. Hmm. All right. So what? Whose scene's gonna be first there?
Let's start with the hangar boys.
All right. Hey, Duff, you've piloted one of these things before. How different is it?
Um, completely, pretty much. But I piloted one of these once. By piloted, I mean I've moved it while we were training. So I'm surprised I was
Right.
able to do what I did.
Ah, well, very, very reassuring about this whole Trojan horse plan.
Well, I mean I've piloted Zaku's before, and they're not that different. Besides the whole hovering thing and sword and the higher mobility and they're bigger.
Ah,
And they come equipped with bazookas. These ones don't.
hmm.
Yeah, they're not that different.
Wow, what is it? Jeez.
So, you thinking about trying to pilot one or something?
I don't know. I'm not sure about having the first time I try out one of these things be an important mission like this.
What, to be in combat?
Yeah,
You
basically.
see Roland walk up, or not Roland. Yeah, probably walk up behind you. You guys really expect me to fix these pieces of shit by tonight? I just got clued into your guys' little plan by Captain Arlo.
Well, I mean the 2 Zaku's aren't even damaged. I mean they're a little scraped, but it's really if we
Yeah,
could get one of the
I
Ricktoms
heard we have
going.
one for spare parts. Yeah, thank that guy.
Yeah, that's good. I'm surprised there's spare parts. To be honest, I thought he aimed for the core, but apparently we got the whole thing, so that's pretty good.
Well, the cool thing about these Zeon Sakus, when they blow up, the arms and legs just go flying.
Oh yes, yes, that makes perfect sense. There's no damage to them. Obviously, they're very very strong appendages.
Yeah, all the guts and everything, they pretty much stay intact. But the connections, yeah, those are kind of fucked up.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, we have one Rick Dom that basically just needs a new visor slash head, right? And we
Well,
need one. Well, no, I'm saying if we can figure out how to either put a cockpit door on another one or a head on another one, you know, I feel like we could pull this mission off with just 3 mobile suits. So that's a little bit
Well,
more lower
the big,
profile.
ugly purple ones don't have much of a head. It's just kind of planted on top of its shoulders.
Yeah, well,
So
it might
that's
be
gonna be
better
a
to try
tough
to
one.
swap the cockpit doors, wouldn't it?
Oh, you guys blew the cockpit doors off all of them.
No, only 2.
The third guy
Was
opened
it
it
only
because he
2?
didn't have a visor.
Yeah, yeah, because
Ah, he did
the
open
guy
it. So
that
we
I
have,
flashbang, yep,
do have one cockpit door.
and that's the one with the visor. It's fucked up. So you see, we're in a.
That's the one that's fucked up. Yeah. Okay. All right. Back into caretaker. All right. So we've got 2 with fucked up doors. All right. So I'm gonna take the door off that one, put it onto that one.
Yep.
That should make one fully working. Oh no, the jetpack's fucked up on this one. I'll put it on that one. Yeah, that'll work. Because your Duff's the jetpack was fucked up,
Yep.
but
The only damage
was intact except for the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, so we'll buff some of these scratches out. Throw that door on. We have 1 Rictom and 2 Zaku's. I don't know. Is that how these guys run? Don't they usually run types to each? 3 of. I don't know.
I have no
You
idea.
guys are the combat specialists.
Well,
I just
we're going to
tell
be
me what you
doing
want.
we're going to be doing interrogations here soon, so we'll hopefully be able to squeeze some information out to further help the situation.
All right, I think it's good. That's a good. Wait, so wait. 1 RP point for giving me a segue.
Yep.
I definitely for it.
I got you, dude.
And now we cut to Paul Madman Morrison and Roland Slade standing outside the 3 doors of the captured Xeon pilots. All right, Madman, what do you say? Which one of these guys do you think we can pump information?
Well, obviously, the Crow Squadron's going to have a bone to pick with us. I think the 2 grunt pilots from the Zaku's don't have too much skin in the game. They'll be easier to break.
Well, if I remember from our briefing, this island was occupied, correct? So 2 grunts may have been here the whole time, and the Crow Squadron arrived later.
True.
So, Crow guy, you may know what they're doing from here forward, but you may not know the extent of the forces on the island.
You want to split up? Divide and conquer?
Search for clues.
No, we better stick together on this. Got bad cop. You know what I mean?
Alright, so which one of the cops is going to break them?
Well, that's your decision.
I'll leave the breaking to you. Let's go with the Crow Squadron first to figure out what the fuck they're doing on this island. Blind boy first.
All right. So you walk up to the blinded Crow Squadron members. Rick Door. There's 1 armed guard. He sees you, obviously recognizes you too, and steps aside, snaps a salute. Sirs, he's all yours. And he turns and punches a code into the door, and it slides open. And you see a grade elder, not geriatric old, but an older fella sitting at a table, handcuffed to the table, and a bright fluorescent light above his head, illuminating the room very well, almost piercingly. and you walk in. He notices obviously noises around him of people entering his room, and he starts to look around with hazy eyes that look like they're covered in cataracts. Obviously, this man cannot see at all. But, oh, don't just whatever. Just leave me be. Leave me be. All right, I know you know what we want to know, so you tell me now. Uh, what's your rank, soldier? Uh, my name is Lieutenant. Don't know his name. Shit.
Shit.
Lieutenant shit.
I didn't think about it.
What do you give the name that?
Lieutenant.
Can we do a thing that would lead
I need a
to
good Gundam
stuff
name.
getting pissed
Good
off?
Gundam name. What nationality is this man? All right, what are we looking at?
European.
European. That's the one
Eastern
thing
or
I
Western?
didn't want. Yeah, that's another
Just
thing.
Western.
Western.
Yeah. Just interrogating you.
Francois de Gaulle.
De Gaulle.
De Gaulle. Okay.
Lieutenant de Gaulle.
I like that.
Francis de Gaulle.
I like
That's a good
this.
name.
That's a good name.
Okay.
Good job.
Spelled de Gaulle. D-U or D-O-O?
DU.
D-U-G-A-H-A-L. There you go. That's a good Gundam name. My name is Lieutenant Francis de Gaulle of the Crow Squadron, and you will just as an officer.
So,
All right, de Gaulle, you tell us now, all of it. It'll take more than that, okay?
So, Bo, I'm just gonna have Morrison
Yeah.
interject here. Have you seen a certain movie known as The Dark Knight? Yeah, I'm gonna be rolling for strength to reach across the
Once or
table
twice.
and slam it down. Just slam his head on
You
the
never
table. And
you never
just
start
look.
with the head. It gets them all woozy and they
I'm
can't
starting
answer your
at the
question.
head. Mm-hmm.
Roll for strength.
Oh shit, I don't have my choice.
Oh shit.
Give me
Be careful of over successes.
Please
Be
don't kill the
careful.
hostage.
Don't kill the hostage. This is news to my ears. Alright. So strength, give me my stats.
There is no Geneva Convention
That-
in this universe. There is
Alright,
the
there
Antarctica
is.
Treaty.
Alright, that's a 10.
Oh,
10.
beautiful.
All right. So you grab his gray balding head,
Mm-hmm.
and as you go to slam his face into the table, his daredevil like reflexes slips your hand, and you smack the table with your hand.
Fucking got him.
Time to be smooth.
Now I know
And as
there's
soon as
rules
it-
how new
as soon-
Federation officers are supposed to treat us captured Theon officers, and you keep your hands to yourself, goddammit.
He's going to do something smooth, but it's not going to be smooth. So as soon as the hand smacks the table, he's going to stand up and get in his face and scream, "I don't give a shit about your rank. You are going to tell me everything there is to know about your crow bastards plan. Do you understand?" And I'm assuming. Is that a
Full for
charisma?
intimidation.
What would that fall under? The charisma.
Don't you guys have like
Charisma.
Yeah, it's charisma.
charisma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charisma.
Roll for charisma.
Thank God I'm putting so many points in this worthless stat. That's a 26.
Holy shit!
Whoa.
Oh, off there, Mister. I don't want no trouble, okay? Really, honestly, the rest of the Crow Squadron kind of bullied my old ass.
All right.
Frankly, I'm kind
I
of
feel
happy
bad
away
for
from him.
winding him now.
What did he say?
The one thing right now I'd really want back is my sight.
Hmm.
So I'll tell you what. I can hear the clankiness of your robot appendage on the table on the floor. You think you could fix me up some robot eyes, and I'll tell you everything you want to know.
Tell us what you want to know, and I can see what I can work out for you. What
Tell
was
us
it?
what you.
Dougal.
All right. Well, of course, y'all know about Tokyo Bay.
Mm-hmm.
We damn near barely didn't get away from y'all. Then, well, found us here. Real plan is to get back into space. We know about Anaheim and all their little fancy gizmos and gadgets you guys are trying out for new types. Well, figure easier just to steal them than try to make them ourselves.
So is that your only plan, or do you have more behind this in space? Because you people don't seem like the kind of thieves that would just
What do
steal
you
a
mean, you
suit for
people?
an
Us
army.
space noids?
Yeah, you fucking space noids.
Oh, now we got it. He's a racist.
He's
Look,
No, I'm a man with a bone to
at
pick with
Slade.
you.
Slade kind of nudges you. So we're going bad cop, bad cop.
Oh, we going bad cop, worst cop.
Bad cop, worst cop.
All right, you listen here, DeGaulle. I had up here with your half truths and lies. What's going on that island? How many of you guys are hiding down there underground? DeGaulle crosses his arms, leans back. Nope, I ain't saying another word to get me some of them robot eyes.
Slams the table. You are going to tell us this, or else the robot eyes are not going to be the first thing you're going to want fixed on your body, DeGaulle.
All right, why is this one sounding mildly sexual? I really don't know. He's well, we call him Madman for a reason. Well,
Mm-hmm.
Traeger took most of our good stuff. Really, all that's left up there is, well, you guys took my Dom. As far as I knew before, you took my sight, killed my two friends, and destroyed their Doms. Then we had those bozos. Unit 4 surrendered down there on the beach. So, yeah, there's probably about 10 mobile suits left.
Hmm.
One more shuttle. Really, that's about it. That's all I'm telling you.
Alright, that's all you need to tell me. Except it's not. I only have one final question for you. What size uniform do you wear, DeGaulle?
Well, I'm somewhere between a double XL and a triple wide.
Hmm. That could work.
Luke, I see where this is going, and you are a beautiful bastard.
Alright. Slade, unless you have any questions, I think I'm done here.
Yeah, no more questions.
Alright. Stands up, turns around, goes to the door, leans over to the guard. Have him stripped and his uniform sent down to the hangars. Walks out the door.
No. Yes, sir. Slade walks past. Do what the man tells you to do. Runs to catch up with Morrison. So, you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do?
Mm-hmm. And we still got 2 more pilots to get that information off of.
Oh, all right. And then as Slade sighs, we cut back to the hangar boys. You see the crew pulling the door off of the damaged dom and throwing it onto the and you see Raleigh climbing up to the cockpit of one of the Zaku's, where Takumi is sitting at its controls. What are you guys doing?
So, who wants to go on the secret mission? I'm talking to those two in character.
I don't
Oh,
really know.
and the Team 1 people are with you. Wes,
Oh.
Tess, and Ty are with you.
Oh yeah, I'm talking to everyone generally because I figure we're probably hanging around each other.
Ty crosses his arms and leans back. I'm not piloting one of those pieces of shit.
Just put me on the
If
sniper.
Anaheim
No,
didn't make it, I'm not gonna break it. You know what I mean?
No idea. No.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't have.
I piloted more Xeon mobile suits than fucking Federation dudes. They're no different.
You don't ever break anything.
It'll happen someday.
So how many
Uh,
like working suits are we going to be looking at here?
It
You're gonna
looks
have a
like 3.
3.
Yep.
which would be like typically one team.
One team.
It would just be kind of weird to see a Dom with 2 Zaku's, I guess.
Mm.
I don't know if Dipper would know this, but Duff probably would, and Alexi
yeah.
probably would. Typically, Xeon like teams is like a team of 3 Doms, or like a team of 3 Zaku's, or like 3 Doms and a Guff, or like a command unit would usually be like a tier up mobile suit.
Hmm.
So I mean, you could try to swing the Doms like the command unit, and then the 2 Zaku's are like the support team members. But that's all your guys' brainstorm.
Yeah.
I do have a way to spin
All
this,
right.
but I'll wait till Morrison gets to the hangar after everything's done in interrogation.
Yeah. We're gonna kind of have to do that though. So we're not just gonna send. Oh, here's one Ricknom. I escaped from the fight, and then Batman gets fucking plastered. So obviously that's not the plan.
So Tessa speaks up. So what we'd want to do is fake a team. Put one person in the Dom, one person in the 2, each in the Zaku's. But we'd have to get them onto the island without the Xeon seeing us insert them. So what
Well,
if
these.
we
go ahead.
staged a fight, and the rest of us that don't have suits deploy in 81s to cover the rest of the Xeon imposter suits and stage a fight?
Well, that's better than my idea. I was thinking these suits aren't airtight. We could just go underwater, and they wouldn't ever see the mobile suits.
Speaks up. Yeah, the 2 green ones too kind of look like scuba divers. What's up with all the
They
fucking
do.
noses?
Yeah, I have no fucking idea.
Wait, wasn't the
Xeon
weapon
are
left near the
weird.
middle of the island? Or would it have been moved by this point?
last tone position on the weapon be up where the Duff and Till got into their skirmish. So yeah, it'd be up by the bunker door.
Where the silo
If they've
is,
noticed it, I assume that they recovered it.
Hmm.
Stukov, why are you staring at me like that? Wes looks to Stukov.
Use your eyes, not staring at you. I'm not going to be on the
Well,
mission.
not staring at me, but staring through me. I don't like that.
You'll get used to it. Trust
Yeah,
me.
Stukov just does that. He just does that sometimes.
Just put me on the sniper. I guess I'll take a position on top the wyvern. Have fun for an hour. I don't know however long it takes you mongrels to recover the ship. Weapon, dude.
That's our Stukov using his weird words to talk about us.
Yeah,
I
he's.
assume
I
they're
think
only
he's sniping.
compliments.
Yeah, Dipper definitely thinks it's compliments from Stukov.
Of course,
Stukov's a great guy, isn't he, Dipper? Man.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Couldn't
not
have asked
sure
for
which
better
one of you
team
two
right here.
struggles with English more, Dipper or Stukov.
I can't do accents. I can barely understand my mom. She's from Ireland. I just cannot do accents. It's bad.
Hey, my grandpappy taught me everything I know about the English language.
Did you not have parents?
I mean, I did, but they weren't really around very often.
Wes nudges Ty. Man, I'll tell you what, if he was my son, I would have dropped him off with his grandparents too, right?
I think he did get dropped off, but not in the way you're thinking.
Right on his head.
Oh, don't say that about him. He's a good kid. He just can't keep a fucking mobile suit. Can't get a mobile suit back off the ground.
Hey, I did.
Don't say that about Dipper. He's special. The
Make sure you
whole
put Ed
group
behind that.
starts laughing.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
All right. Is Morrison and Slade the duo? Are they headed to the hangar, or are you guys
Well, there would have been
interview
a
someone else next?
quick montage going in between their two different strategies, since, you know, the Zaku pilots are easier. There'd be Morrison in one room and Slade in the other. I'll let you do whatever Slade was, but the fast
I'm not
scene-
gonna interrogate myself.
Okay. Just more scenes. He still has his officer's
Do you
hat.
think
use
I am
this for a
Robin
reason.
fucking Williams?
Potentially.
We're scraping the bottom of the barrel with my talent. All right.
Well, we don't necessarily need the
Bit off
second
more
one
than I could
because
chew.
just the aggressiveness of this one will get all the same information as the other one.
We'll just say, actually, roll me charisma, and I'll give you info based on your charisma roll.
Charisma. Thank God it's our 7. That's our 21.
21. Okay, so you get conflicting stories from the two Zaku pilots as to what Dugal gave you.
Damn it, I can't go into detail about how I beat him in the face with a hat to get my information. Just takes it off, smacks him across the face. It's just yelling at him, "What suit types are on the island? Answer me, you space bastard!"
So between the two Zaku pilots, they give you all 3 Xeon pilots give you different numbers for mobile suits on the island. They all say there's one shuttle left. There's another silo, and that the one says the silo, the shuttle in the silo is directly across from the other silo. The other one says it's further up by mass driver, and the first one says that's the only way off the island, and the other one says there's an underwater escape.
Mm. The only other important information is their suit sizes and shipped to the hangars. Other than that, noted. Thank you.
They all gave you different numbers for suits.
It doesn't matter. They all needed to be shipped.
So you got to figure out either go with that information or try to figure out he's lying.
Hmm. So, De Gaulle didn't give a location for the second silo, right?
Nope.
The underwater guy. There were a total of 3 Musai in the Tokyo Bay incident. We destroyed one, 2 left. But those could have left the island.
Musai do not operate underwater as far as I know.
I'm gonna
And
go
Morrison
into
would know
that
that from his
underwater
experience.
motherfucker. I am curious about him.
Okay. Need a Gundam name.
Another Gundam name. Location, ethnicity.
Canadian.
Canadian.
Mm.
Actually, these guys are space noids, so they really wouldn't have a nationality.
Nah. Fletcher.
But we'll go with Canadian.
Fletcher Cox.
Fletcher Cox.
Originals.
Fletcher
Never met
Cox
him.
is a real person.
Never met him. Who's that?
COX Cox.
All right, so Ensign Theo
X.
Cox.
Yep. Cox.
All right, you enter Ensign Theo Cox prison cell rig room.
Alright, Cox. We've met with all your other friends, but you're the only one who mentioned something about this underwater base. So either you're throwing us on a loop, or you're more in the loop than the others. Spill it before I spill you.
Or maybe I heard you smack the table in the other room, and I don't want my face planted on this here stainless steel.
Then talk.
I told you everything.
You know, you say you told me everything. But
Well, apparently I told you more than the other guys told you.
Exactly, but it's still vague. What is in the underwater escape tunnel?
Well, what do you put in escape tunnels? An escape pod. Da.
So is it another shuttle type, or is it a mobile armor? What do you have now?
Oh, it's a pod.
A pad, you say? A pad.
No, a pad.
Just fucking slams the table with the sheet of paper. I don't care if it's a pad or a pod. There's some shit down there I need to know the capacity and if it's planned on being used.
Roll charisma.
18.
All right. I told you it's a pod, like a little, like a tadpole, right? One guy can drive the darn thing, and then one guy sits in the back. When this place was first built, it's really for the commander to get out with his driver, and the rest of us to just kind of and well, to die or get captured, kind of what's going on right now.
Alright. So would there still be anyone of
I were
importance left on this island who would use then? Since I know Crow Squadron, fucking turd face, went up into space with the first shuttle.
yeah, we got Traeger off the planet. Hopefully, you
Maybe.
guys were tagging a ship on the way out.
Can you repeat that real fast? It broke up on the first half due to the accent.
Said he said that oh that he knows that Traeger got off the island, but not. He didn't know if he got into space because you guys were tagging his ship on the way up.
Hmm. Alright. My final question for you is about the second silo you're talking about. Did you ever
Hey?
plan on using it?
Well, no, they wouldn't let an ensign get into one of those. No.
Hmm. Slams the table. Not you, you space bastard! The officers. The important people, the supplies.
Well, we did get most of the important stuff off on the first one, so then you guys, well, no, the first one, you guys shot to shit. And then the second one, then that one, oh, the third one, it yeah, I just probably couldn't go. It's, unless you guys found it, didn't find it, did you?
Hmm. Oh, we
No.
found it. You thought you could hide it by the north side of the mass driver, didn't you?
North side. No, you guys didn't find it, then that's not the right one. Is there two? There's only two,
Hmm.
unless they have a third.
Alright then. So if we found the third one, then they had it. What location are you thinking of? Because I'm starting to think the Xeon forces didn't trust you all that much with the information of the base you were on, buddy.
Well, yeah, I'd only been there for, oh, I don't know, about a year now. All those tunnels are wicked confusing.
You got that right. Okay, I think I'm done here. Just stands up, definitely within earshot of him. Strip him now. I'm heading to the hangar.
Do what now? The door closes. All right. And Slade meets up with you. He just got done interrogating the other one.
Alright,
Yeah,
for me.
Morris, that guy really didn't have every card in his deck. If you mean.
Yeah, but I did
What
find
about
out.
yours?
I found out two important pieces of information. First off, that underwater tunnel, useless. It's a two-person pod down there. They could use it to escape with the commander of the base, or the base commander. Second, the silo is adjacent to the first one. It's not by the mass driver.
Well, and everything went to shit. You don't think they just would have shot that fucker off?
No. They already had everything they needed in the first one. Or, well, the second one. We shot the first one to shit on the mass driver. They're saving the third one for reserves. So I bet if they're grabbing the gun,
Do you think
that's what it's getting shut up in.
you think the rest of them are gonna try to hop off the planet in that last one?
If I was a space bastard trying to get off an island that's almost been bombed to shit, space is the one place I would want to be.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to
We're
the
gonna end
hangar
up
and
chasing
meet up with the other
fuckers into space, aren't we?
guy. Not if we can stop. Not if we can stop
Foreshadowing!
the shuttle.
Foreshadowing.
Or something more badass. Only if
All
that
right. So
hunk of junk gets off the ground.
Brisk walk to the hangar. You guys arrive. planning session of the under-ranking pilots.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys walk in, they're all laughing, and Tessa's face is red, and Dipper is staring at the ground. All right, knock it off, knock it off. What's all this about? And he looks at Dipper. Fuck's wrong with you?
Well, they're all laughing at my grandpappy's knowledge of the English language.
You know what? Redact that. No, I don't want to know. Paul, tell them what we're doing.
All right. So, our Trojan horse plan is a go. We have secured 3 different uniforms, so whichever pilots volunteered will be piloting them. Our main goal is to recover the gun. Hopefully, at this time, the Xeon had not found it. But if so, there is a second silo adjacent to the first one that we will need to head to, secure the package, and also, if we have time, sabotage and make sure that bitch doesn't leave orbit. The way we're going to be running this is we have 1 Rickdom currently being worked on and 2 Zaku's. Now, this is very uncommon for what we're dealing with, so we're going to be playing it as...
You see Tessa raise her hand.
What, Polar?
Us under... Yeah, the rest of us had an idea about how to get the suits onto the island. She looks at Duff Kelly. She's not confident enough to share her plans with the higher ranking officers.
Oh, yeah. All right. So we had a plan that we stage a fight, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have just our mobile suits fight these ones, so then we'll run away, and then they'll support us or some shit. And then we'll be able to get away that way.
You know what? Better than the marine-based assault that I also had planned. Alright, dumb shoot our own shit plan, a go. The orientation of how we will be. The 2 suits, or the 2 Zaku's we have learned, were part of Squadron 2. And our suits were part of the Crow Rickdom, both of which did not report to the people as soon as they were captured. So, the way we will plan it is the remaining part of Squad 4 met up with a Rickdom who was chasing the recovery team, and then began an assault on the Waverin, or began set up defenses, which now is where our 81s will come in. This is where the staged fight will begin. We will retreat, you will retreat as soon as they're in reach, and then we can get into the base.
Makes sense?
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Hey, Stukov, you still got that radio jammer thing?
No one else knows about the radio jammer.
Out of character moment.
Slade knows all.
Slade just knows.
Slade.
Slade watched you install it. You didn't even fucking know. He's actually the most slippery person in this.
Even slippier than
Well,
Stukov.
think about it. Slade has a thing for Stukov, so he's been watching him.
Oh.
I'm saying this is a
Not like a
retcon.
thing, but like
I think.
What's retcon?
Baker Street saxophone begins playing in the background.
Jesus Christ. He's been watching him in a concerned matter, not a sexual way.
You're just gonna put his head in his hands and... Oh, you're a sociopath, Slade. Yes, what do you want with the jammer? I still have it.
Yeah, and I don't trust you, Risky. Listen, I was thinking we could use that thing, right? Say these 3 here had problems. That's why they didn't report to their superiors. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think
So-
it's gonna be more suspicious if 3 suits start running at the island with no radio communications? Whether you're gonna be like a little child, you're gonna flick the switch up and down, like, hello. We need help. Fight. Is that what you're going to do?
That is exactly what we're going to
Well,
do.
Yeah, actually.
Well, judging how you just did that with your voice and didn't need a radio to Bob, no. I was thinking more along the lines of if we were to get these guys close enough and have no radio communication, turn that bad boy on, they could just say their communication is being jammed by the Feddies, you know?
Makes sense.
Stu, please respond. Be the
Yep.
bigger man.
Dukov doesn't want to
You
give up
know
his
what?
invention.
Take it. I would love to see you run into a firing squad. It's going to be hilarious.
I'm not flying one of these pieces of shit. So right now we've eliminated Wes and Slade do not want to pilot.
Matter of who will fit in the suits right now, anyways.
What they
Mhm.
like the sports models? You can only be so
Or
tall.
not suit. The
The
you know the
uniforms.
uniforms.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
that's a good point.
I don't think Duff's gonna be able to pilot with his stature.
Stature.
He's of being big.
I don't know.
Say Dipper's pretty average, right?
Yep.
It's
Mhm.
pretty average. I mean,
And then Stukov is skinny as
He's
shit, but
tall
tall,
but
right?
skinny.
How tall is Stukov?
Specific height.
He's 6'5" and
Yeah. How?
And attacking range.
5'1".
yeah.
6'5".
Oh God,
Yeah.
he's gonna look like one of those
0.1.
chimney sweep kids from Fiddler on the Roof.
Well, yeah, me and
Nope,
him are
that can't work.
me and him are the same height. Yeah. 'cause
No,
he,
I am
he had to
higher
be
than you.
yeah. Yeah, he had to be
0.1.
just barely taller.
Okay, so no Stukov. Dipper.
I mean, I can
Worse.
fly one of these things, but I don't know if I'm getting in actual combat here. I'm not gonna be. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
just worried about it.
Don't worry, Dipper. You're going to be getting the Zaku. It's almost identical to a GM.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
In fact, you could say that the Federation kind of stole some technology from the Zaku, and that's how the GM came to be.
Nah. Why would you say that, Bo?
Like, bro,
Yeah.
did you get the homework done? No.
There's
No,
Like, I'm
homework?
just saying-
I did not
copy
get the
off you
homework
for the
done.
test.
So Tess says that because obviously she's a female and she'd have a different uniform if she were a Zaku pilot.
And so who is left? Like
The
Tyler?
that leaves Wes, or no, yeah, Tyler and Morrison.
Morrison's leg.
I can hide it
You're
in the
gonna-
pants.
He's also an
like
old
I'm
man.
currently doing.
So you're gonna use like a
Oh,
prosthetic
wait a
leg
minute.
with the pedals?
Wait a
Yoy,
minute.
yoy.
Boot.
Boot?
Dugal was an old man
Mm.
Oh.
and roughly the
Slade.
same size as Morrison.
Oh.
Are you gonna
He
want
has
me
a
to act
leg.
crotchety and old for this mission, soldier? Because I will. And I will do
Can
it
we just say that the Canadian guy was like 6'3" and it'll just be a tight fit? Because I kind of want to do a Canadian accent now.
Well, yeah, he played the old, he threw the puck around back in the day, so he's a bit of an athlete.
That's
Fuck around.
Hit around the
Old
space
Theo
puck a couple
Cox used
times.
to, go bar down,
We're down.
little knuckle puck.
Pucking knuckles,
God.
you know?
All right, so Skates, Madman, and Dipper are
Oh.
going to be our pilots.
And we're gonna have Stukov run sniper support.
Stukov will be with the fake assault team.
Yeah, and then he's gonna be like in the trees and shit.
And who
Or
the
no,
hell
did
here
you say
knows
you're...
how to fly a tin cod?
No.
For like aerial
Whoa, you guys could
radar
put
and
him in
like
a tin
movement.
cod.
So
Oh.
we have it running minimal lights, high altitude, so it's scanning, watching our movement, making sure no shit goes down, since we are going to be jammed with no radio communication.
I guess it's up to Dan.
Yeah, with Stukov.
Can you fly a plane,
Stukov.
Stukov?
Or would
Stukov is.
Stukov even want to?
Stukov wants to have fun, so Stukov's gonna take the sniper.
Exactly.
Oh,
So...
not a team player. That is totally in character.
Can I just yell
RP
up
point
through
for
the
Stukov.
Can I just yell up through the floor? Hey Lee, I need you to fly another goddamn plane. Just up generally towards the
You
bridge.
guys have comms devices.
I'm
Oh.
aware.
Yells
Someone
anyway.
else in the room would have turned on the comms device, which would have picked up Morrison's yelling.
Rob,
I would have gotten a
Takumi, walk.
nod.
No. Got it. Takumi
Oh, we
walks
got
up
it.
to Madman.
Hmm?
Sir, is your comms looking here? You can use mine.
Oh, thank you.
He hands Madman a comms device.
Puts it on, presses the button. Hey Lee, you there?
Nothing on the radio back.
Captain Arlo, are you
Can
there?
I see that there, Madman?
1 second, I think I'm getting through to him. I'm not. Here you go.
Hello.
All right. Can I roll to inspect?
Yeah. Use your perception.
Perception.
What are you looking for?
To see if the device is working properly,
Oh.
if it's even tuned to the right channel, because there's two bumbling idiots fucking with it.
What do you roll?
That is a 12.
You see that it's on the channel for the hangar.
Click the top of it. Try it now.
The screen on it, when you click the top of it, says operations.
So I need, and then click.
Now
So
it says facilities.
facilities. So I'm trying to get bridge. All right, click.
Now it says entertainment.
Entertainment. What the fuck? Where's the entertainment button?
Ooh,
Okay,
Jeff
click.
Fedworthy. He's my favorite Federation comedian.
Just looks over your shoulder. Yeah, you didn't know we had a bowling alley?
What the fuck?
What?
Oh, there's a boom.
God, I hope I survive this next mission so I can go bowling.
Time on Forgotten Memory for Tomorrow Forever. Stardust. Bowling episode.
Bowling filler episode.
Screw the beach episode. Screw all the other fanfare. No, it's just
Roll
men
for
bowling.
gutters.
Oh yeah.
Roll for gutters.
Roll for gutters.
Zero.
Dipper's the
you
only one with
I could
bumpers.
I could just see Dipper anime throwing the bowling ball. Or no. Dipper standing at the front of the lane. If I throw this just right, I could get it straight. But I have to control my speed and power.
Oh man.
I just need Mark to voice it though.
Dipper doesn't know about bowling.
It is nothing.
His grandpappy didn't teach him about the great American sport of bowling.
Hell no.
I mean, is bowling a thing in West Virginia? I don't.
Fuck yeah, it's a thing in America.
It's become
isn't that
America's new
common?
favorite pastime in the
We-
future
It's
now.
America's
to
new
drive.
pastime.
We had to drive an hour and a half uphill through the mountains to the nearest bowling alley.
There's gonna be a shot of just Dipper taking that thing where you can just like press the ball on it and it rolls down It's
Oh,
like a
the
slip
kitty
One
ram?
of the kitty
A
ones.
kitty
and it's literally
ram.
a dinosaur.
Oh, Jesus. All right. So, Toby, you passed it. Operations would be the bridge.
Oh, I thought I was
Ty takes
looking
it from
for
you. He's-
absolute bridge.
Oh, no, it's not areas, it's groups.
Oh,
Ty
okay.
takes it from you and switches to operations.
All right.
Captain Arlo. Hailing Captain Arlo. Arlo comes across the radio. Yeah, go ahead, Ty. And then he hands it to Morrison.
How do you feel about piloting a tin cod again?
There's no fucking way you're getting me into one of those planes again. What do you guys have planned?
You're not doing any warfare this time, bud. Is just running surveillance on our Trojan horse mission.
Why don't you get somebody else that's qualified on it?
Well,
I'm needed on the bridge. As you're thinking aloud, Takumi steps up closer to you. You know, I'm qualified on the 10 COD as well as the RX-81s. Oh, actually, most of us mechanics are, but
never
I've
mind,
actually.
Lee. I found a man.
Oh,
Throws the comms device back to Takumi. You're piloting the cod.
yes, sir. And he snaps a sloppy salute and clicks his heels together.
Oh, bud. There is no place like home. Get in the fucking plane.
Get in the fucking plane right now.
Right now. You're waiting there for hours until we launch. Just stay in the plane.
He turns on his heel and starts goose-stepping towards the nearest 10 COD.
Jesus Christ. Not now, Tofu. Get your ass back here for briefing.
Oh.
God, that quick he got a call sign.
Tofu Takumi.
God.
Mm.
All right. You've recruited Takumi into your ranks.
Woo.
We need someone to go up in the air with Takumi. So obviously he's a bit timid on his own.
The
Give
10
him
COD's one
Tessa.
here, isn't it?
So what?
The Saberfish. Wait, no. You guys don't have 10 CODs. You have Saber. Shit.
Bah.
Yeah. He'll be fine.
You've got two.
Oh.
No. You've got two core fighters. Let me remember what's actually on the ship here for a second. Yeah, you have two core fighters that are built for the GP00. But you guys wouldn't have known that because you're not privy to the classified information of the GP00. You just know that they're fighters. Know that they fold up and go inside the 00.
Oh, that would have been good
And then you
to
have
know.
one. I'm trying to remember the scene when this came into the hangar and the Wyvern was getting loaded. Yeah, I just have one Saberfish.
Now, be fair, they're
Hopefully
all
this doesn't
single
crash.
pilot. They're all single pilot.
I'm looking it up right now.
All right.
Or if someone with a faster computer wants to look it up.
Oh.
Okay. Where did it? Pilot only in canopy style cockpit. Show me the pictures.
The FF610 COD. Appears to be a single, not the family model.
Yeah, and also the Saberfish
Yeah, well,
is
you guys
single
wouldn't have
piloted.
10 COD anyway. 10 COD's old as shit.
Hey, that destroyed several things in Tokyo Bay. But yeah, also the Saberfish is monopiloted. one.
Yeah. No.
What?
I'm looking at a picture of one with a back seat.
Well, we looked at different
Recon type
pictures.
saberfish. That's Bill.
That's a better name. Yeah, let's go with that. So he's not alone.
All right, so you guys have a well, you guys are a recon group.
True.
You guys have two saberfish models with a back seat and two core fighters for the Double O. Now that you are aware of the Double O's existence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now with this information, if you'd like to continue.
Well, we're going to need a co-pilot for him since this would be his first time up. Which one of you non-volunteers so far volunteers to fly with the new guy?
As you look around, all the Team 1 members have their arms crossed, shaking their head. No.
Don't make me resort to eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Because I will.
I can resort to yelling
Yeah,
at them.
that's right. He will. Slade points at everyone.
So,
Slade's clearly not going in the plane.
Mm-hmm.
So it's between Tessa, S, and Ty. And
we need
Stukov.
Tessa to go in the air with him because they're both so fucking timid.
Yeah, we throw the two timid people in the air. So no one raises their hand. He begins doing the pointing eeny, meeny, miny, mo thing. Lands on Tessa. All right, Polar, you're
Stops
in the air.
halfway through Eeny, Miny, Mo and doesn't get to Mo. Just points at Tessa.
Eeny, meeny, miny, you. Go.
Eeny, Miny, Polar.
Eeny, meeny, yeah, Polar, go.
Yes, sir. So that leaves me, Stukov, Zip Tie, and Arrow, and 81s.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have a team of 4 on the ground, which is acceptable. Even though we got, well, I'm not gonna say. Dead weight. He looks at Stukov.
Doesn't give a fuck.
Stukov is
Doesn't give a fuck.
He just stares back at him
No,
with his
wait,
Stukov
no.
death stare.
It's not picking up me laughing because I have no suppression
Oh.
on. You should have joined the circus. You're a funny one.
It's fun. You make a joke, then
All right.
You clown.
Arlo puts a message out over all of your guys' comms devices. Get a little text message on your screen. Operation to begin at 2100 hours. At this time, rest, relax, refuel. Regards, C. Arlo. Well, you can read, right? Everybody get some rest, get some food. We gotta wait for nightfall. But this time, you guys are watching the Team 1 members, at least, walk away to go do their own things.
So, Morrison,
Yep.
you have to pilot the Rickdom.
I'm fully okay with this. Personally, I very much
You
enjoy it.
you have piloted a Rickdom before in the past.
Yes.
Besides just recently.
With mild success, I have piloted in the past. Fond memories in Australia, I must add.
What?
Fond.
Bond. Okay. All right.
So-
So that leaves. I have to pilot a fucking Zaku again. Okay.
So, other volunteers, y'all got anything going on, or do we got time to tailor these suits to better fit us?
Yeah, I want to take a bit of time to get a bit used to it, or at least as much as I can.
Yeah. You
Walks
want me to
past
run
you.
you through? Oh, go.
Raleigh walks past you guys. Oh, great. You pilot prima donnas. Everything's got to be perfect for you to fly something. Keeps walking.
Dipper doesn't fly. We all know this.
I mean, you're not wrong, but come on.
All right, Duff.
Dipper falls with style.
All
Yeah,
right,
pretty
Duff. You teach him through the suit. I'ma go hem all the suits to better fit us. See
For
y'all
hemming?
at
Okay.
that time. I'm hemming. You're teaching. Adios.
All right.
Grabs the suits that
Alright.
are now labeled that he has magic markered each person's name on the bottom heel of, and walks back to a corner to begin hemming and sewing.
Wait, he knows my sizes?
Uniforms, not suits, though.
Uniform.
Yes, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Huh.
I thought you were confused.
No, I didn't say a goddamn thing.
He knows my sizes.
He knows my sizes.
The Federation has a chart, dumbass. This is regulation.
Oh, I thought you were just.
I've got your info on a chart.
Got your info right here on our database.
I was about to be really weirded out by you, but okay.
He has my size.
Slade.
It's on a database.
With a little bit of a chuckle. Yeah, he even knows your casket size, too.
Really?
That's,
5'8".
that's an easy thing to know. What do you mean? You guys don't know your casket size?
Yeah, don't you just need height
Yeah,
for that?
yours is two-person canoe.
Please, not just a canoe, a fucking kayak. Give me that much. Jesus Christ.
Kayak's smaller. West
I
says.
know. It's just a canoe doesn't sound as cool as kayak, you know? I'm gonna die in something, it better be cool.
Tractors are cool.
Alright.
Yeah. Look, see? Tractors. Space tractors.
Space tractors.
Wes
Oh,
turns around. No, wait a minute. Has he showed you what those things look like?
Yeah, they're fucking incredible.
Imagine if we
We
put
did
guns on those.
We basically have, ground balls.
Tyler smacks the back of Wes's head. Yeah, we did. They're called Gundams, retard. And grabs him by the collar. They walk out.
Oh man. Yeah, the suits.
Yeah, about those. All right. Well, go ahead and zip on up there.
Okay.
Now, I'm assuming you're up there.
Yeah. The
You have-
pilot thing's the same.
My eyes are closed. I'm just gonna guess you're up there.
Yeah.
No,
I
I'm
can
just
at least do
looking.
that.
I'm just looking at the bottom of it.
Continuously staring at the foot.
Just the foot. That foot. Do you have any questions about this suit while we're up here?
And I want to see the cockpit and like think about how different it is compared to the RX-81.
He's
cockpit.
thinking about cocks. Okay.
The cockpit.
As Dipper comes up in the cockpit, offset door is smaller than his 81's clamshell door that he's used to. As he looks in, everything looks like a military steampunk hybrid, and the screens aren't as what's the word I'm looking for? You're going from like a 2 or 3, a 3 curved monitor setup to like 4 small square monitors that are all spaced out a little bit more, so there's more blind spots.
Mm-hmm. The
And
first thing
there are
Dipper
6
does.
pedals.
6 pedals? That's the same as the other one, right? Add a character, that's the same as the other one, right?
No, the RTA ones have 2 pedals.
Oh, what?
There are only 4 directions.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's it.
All right.
Actually, there's
So
my
like,
2 pedals.
Dipper like looks in. First thing he does is like take out the picture of his grandfather and looks for a place to put it.
Throw
Like-
a roll of duct tape up there.
That's your
duct
radar
tape it?
monitor.
It's not
Guess I'll
important.
just like I don't know. He's like, I'll just hold on to this for now. Just like I'll just keep it on me in the pocket.
Just put it on the front monitor. That's what you need to do.
Ooh, right there. All right. All right, now I'm ready.
It's just all right. Every time you shoot, you'll just see your grandpappy. It'll be great.
Oh yeah.
My pappy.
Grandpappy. Oh, grandpappy heart.
Anyways, so do you
Yeah.
have questions about anything about these?
Well, there are more pedals.
Mm-hmm.
No, I
What
was
are
joking.
Yeah, that was a joke. Yes.
Come on.
Old red
Okay.
versus blue joke.
Ah. So, is there anything different? Like, so I see there are more screens. It's like, how does the information show up?
Okay. So it's we have more screens in our mobile suits, obviously. So there's going to be blind spots you're going to have to predict. There's a lot of guessing in these. They're also a lot less maneuverable.
Wow, it's just really great. I got a volunteer to be part of this mission. Okay.
All in
Yep.
bold.
Yeah, it's a wonder how we continue to kick the shit out of like cannons. I oftentimes wonder why they don't just open the fucking cockpit so they can see what they're doing. But you know, that's off topics.
Ah.
Then they'll get ripped
Yeah.
out of it and headbutted.
True. Oh
God to
shit.
go.
Ought to go.
So yeah, there's going to be a lot of guessing. The main thing you want to do, is avoid conflict at all costs.
That sounds like a very good idea. That's a
Yes.
Also,
very good idea.
identify a higher power and pray as hard as you can.
That's a good one. Yeah.
All right.
Higher power.
Grandpappy, get me through. All right.
This is now going to be perfect. He has established his grandpappy as his higher power.
Establish
Grandpappy
a
Hartford, aka God.
Hey, if you're giving me a choice, all right? You gave me a choice here.
I am aware, but I really enjoyed where it has gone.
Oh man. Hey, it was either Grandpappy or that fish on a bicycle.
No.
God
Yes!
damn it.
Yeah.
Well, we made it farther this time.
An hour 30.
An hour
An hour
45.
30.
Yeah, hour 30.
The fish itself has become a vicious cycle. So every time
When y'all
it's
mentioned
brought up.
Space Tractor, I was trying so hard not to mention a vicious cycle.
Oh man.
Anyway.
All right. So you guys RP through learning how the Zaku works.
Yeah.
Dipper, you make me a roll for intelligence to see how much you understand of what Duff has told you.
Oh no. Dipper's not the brightest. Dipper's not the brightest. Oh, he rolled a good roll. That's a 16 on intelligence.
All right.
The bulb flickers on.
So
Bulb flickers on.
bulb flickers.
He
Oh,
thought about the
for
fish
the
on a
most
bicycle, and
part-
then he focuses back in.
For the most part, Dipper understands the main functions of how to make this mobile suit move like it's supposed to.
All right.
Done my job. I've
And
been a leader.
one RP for Duff
Ooh.
for being a leader and teaching his brother in arms.
I did that.
We cut to Slade has walked up to Stukov as the rest of Team 1 walks away out of the hangar. Kind of crosses his arms and taps his foot and looks Stukov in the eye, not saying anything.
Hello, little girl. Have you lost your parents? Or did they not buy you a new car?
Oh.
Snap.
Stukov. At the end of the day, you do know I'm your superior officer.
I am well aware. But that's about the only
this
thing you
to
have
work-
going for yourself.
For this to work, Stukov, we're going to have to get along. You're going to have to listen to orders. I'm not sure what happens on team 2. But on team 1, work as a team. As one. On team 1.
And what have you accomplished so far?
So far, I've managed to keep everybody alive except for Till.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
You see his stern look kind of soften. His eyes lose focus on you. He starts to look through you, through the wall, kind of a 1,000-yard stare. Crow Squadron.
So you're just gonna snap his hands. Hello. My eyes are over
Yeah,
here.
no, you
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
listen to orders, so we can all make it back. Do you understand, Stukov? None of that gargoyle bullshit you pulled in Tokyo.
Are you okay, Slade? I think you need some rest, buddy. I get you the jammer. You go to bed. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, get the jammer. Yeah, as he walks off, trailing his speech. You have successfully triggered Slade.
Let's go. Sure this is breaking Slade.
Let's go. Oh my god.
See, I have the most fun in combat with you three. Well, actually, yeah, no, I don't know.
just
Car's not as
generally
fun,
make it hell.
but in RPs, Dukov's most fun to fuck with. Dan, you're doing a good job.
I don't know if that's a joke or not, but thank you.
You're staying true to
Even
your
better.
character. We'll go
Even
with it.
better.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys got to kill time. Nightfall, so you got a couple hours. Dipper and Skates have used their time. Stukov, I'm not gonna count that. I was just kind of putting a little melodrama out there for that. So we'll stay on you if you want to go do anything. Now it's your turn.
You're just gonna go get the jammer.
Okay. Where was the jammer? Is that?
It
no,
was
wasn't it
last
in your suit?
Yep.
Okay. That's not gonna take an hour.
Good. You don't know.
All right. If you want to take an hour, it can take an hour.
Could take an hour just to finish with the duct tape he's using to hold it onto the side. It's like
Is
It
it
will
goose
take an
tape or
hour.
duct tape?
Actually, whose
Alright.
suit is this going in?
One
Morrison.
of the unsuits.
I don't.
Yeah, probably Morrison.
Hmm. Do mobile suits have an alarm?
No,
Like
it's
a
not
car?
a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Hmm. Like I was thinking this one. Okay. Never mind. Look, Sukov will not mess with Morrison. Take the just take the jammer, install it in Morrison's suit as normal.
he has
In
been
the Rick
he has been
Dom.
spared.
You've been
Well, I mean, I no longer have an
Roll.
81.
Yeah, the 81's pretty much destroyed. Um, roll intelligence to install your jammer on
Oh, that's an
a
11.
what?
Ooh. Ooh.
Duct tape and zip
All right.
ties make my truck go 50 on the freeway.
All right. So when that gets used, that's definitely gonna be a roll. Um, so that takes up your turn. You take your time doing that. Luke, what does Morrison do with his free hour?
Free hour finishes him in the old, now new Xeon uniforms and distributes them back out to Dipper and Skates. And
Okay.
then, changes into
Wait,
the
he's washed?
Gull's uniform.
Dipper smells the uniform. Ugh. Ah, jeez. These. Do we have time to wash
Is
these?
it clean?
To clean.
Yeah. Do we have? Is it
Not
clean?
traditionally. There's a shower over there. I'd recommend keeping your clothes on if you want them to smell better.
Is that how you do your laundry?
We
All of
don't
his
talk
dirty
about
clothes
the
on
academy
and
days.
goes take the shower.
We don't talk about the academy days. Just walks in to change into De Gaulle's uniform.
It's now canon that Morrison showers fully clothed.
Or
Didn't
he at
get this
least
nickname for nothing.
Truly insane.
All right. Well, I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you want to leave tonight as a planning stage, or do you want to go into the action phase? Because it is now 10:15.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to stay up long enough for a whole.
Yeah, that's gonna
for a
take
whole
about
action
4 hours.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna take
Yep.
a long time. And Rohan's not here. I feel like
And
Rohan
yeah,
And,
might
uh,
be
Rohan's
on
not
the
here.
on the
True.
action.
What the
Oh.
fuck is
Typically, when
Rohan
we don't
doing?
have everybody, you just do like a RP night.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
nice little planning phase.
I thought that was pretty good.
Luke, we're doing 11 tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we're.
Gotcha.
Is that for something else, right?
Yes.
All right.
Not us.
Not us. Gotcha.
No. Yeah. No.
Only the cool kids.
Only the cool kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where it's cutting. Everybody's just getting prepped to go on to mission.
Yeah.
And that will allow me to rewrite the action phase for next week.
Okay.
That is
All right. Thank y'all for listening. This is the first official outro I've done for one of these, since that's something that's actually needed now. But thank you for listening. This is a bit shorter. Hopefully we can try to keep down the length a bit on these, but thank you for listening this far, and I hope y'all have a good night.